قلت. اوكي. اوكي يا راجل، هو ده كانت المشكلة؟ اوكي. خلينا نبتدي. انا خايف اعمل اي حاجة الصوت يتغير، مش الصوت يتغير او يحصل له اي حاجة. اوكي انا ملاحظ ان انا اوكي alright كده احنا تمام. يب amazing. طيب بكده نقول مرة تانية مساء الخير والسلام عليكم، اهلا بيكم في ستريم جديد لسيلوك فيرس. انا سيلوك. انا مش عارف اللي حصل، انا فعلا مش عارف اللي حصل. كل السيتنجز بتاعت الاوديو كلها ضربت تاني. وانا يعني كان لازم افتكرها كلها من اول وجديد. المهم ان انا كنت بقول لنفسي قبل الستريم ان انا مفتقد حتة ان انا اقعد اتكلم شوية للكاميرا قبل ما اخش على طول في الانترو وان احنا نبتدي نلعب وكده، لان انا ابتديت اعمل حركة الترانزيشن. اي حاجة اللي هو الستريم على وشك يبدأ، اي حاجة انا عايز اعملها لما الستريم يبتدي بعملها ورا الشاشة دي عشان اخش على طول. ف آم، انا فصلت خلاص. فبس فانا ما بقتش عارف اتكلم او ما بقاش فيه يعني فرصة ان انا اتكلم شوية قبل ما اخش على طول. بس مش مشكلة، خلينا نبتدي على طول هنا. طيب في عندنا ايفنت خطير جدا عايزين نعمله. لو احنا رحنا كده هنلاقي ان هو الاخ ده كويست. هو طبعا الايفنت ده بقاله اعتقد اسبوع. بس انا قلت ايه، خلي الاول نخلص الميشن بتاعت يويميا. كان بقالي فتره طويله ما لعبتش هورايزن زيرو دون. بالمناسبه هورايزن زيرو دون كان المفروض العبها يوم الاثنين اللي فات، و لاسباب صحيه ما لعبتهاش. فهي يعني هي حظها وحش قوي في الدنيا، حظها وحش قوي في الدنيا فعلا. بس يعني الحمد لله على كل شيء. شكل عيان هو كمان. تقدري واحدة؟ طيب في عندنا ايفنت له علاقة بالتي سي جي، انا معرفش عنه اي حاجة لسه، فانا هنخش دلوقتي نكتشف على طول. كويس ما دخلتش في الكاتسين بالغلط بره الستريم.
What a disaster! I didn't even make it through the qualifiers. How'd you do?
انا مش شغل الاوتو.
I didn't do any better. I was beaten by that little Timmy kid.
Timmy.
I've only ever seen him out there feeding pigeons. No clue how he got to be such a good card player.
The next round's starting soon, right? Let's head over and watch the matches. I'm curious to see who'll win the grand prize.
انا بديت افكر، هو احنا مش لسه كان عندنا ايفنت له علاقة بالكارد؟
Did you hear that?
ولا انا
The grand
فاهم غلط؟
prize!
كان لسه عندنا ايفنت له علاقة
Sounds like
بالتي
they
سي
were
جي.
talking about a card competition. They must be talking about Genius Invocation TCG. Should be, but let's go ask Diona for details.
كان لسه عندنا ايفنت له علاقة بالتي سي جي، وحتى كان في تقريبا تشالنج ان انا اغلب ساينو على الترابيزة دي تحديدا. انا فاكر لعبت ساينو يجي 10 مرات
What?
اغلبه.
Am I seeing double? Do you have two tails?
2 tails. Mutation.
Your eyes are working just fine. Yes, I have 2 tails. You want to pet them?
Wow, does it hurt when your tail splits into two? Which one did you grow first? Oh, and what do you do when they start moving around while you're asleep?
Oh, well,
sorry if those were tricky questions. I've just never seen anyone with 2 tails before. Who's Diona chatting with? From her outfit, Paimon would guess she's probably from Inazuma.
Oh, don't worry, kid. I'm sure you'll be growing a couple of tails of your own in no time.
Huh? You think I could grow 2 tails as well?
Sure, you're a yokai too, right? Your yokai power must be really strong if you can already take on human form. I was just climbing a tree one day when another tail popped out, just like that. People started calling me, Nekomata, I think?
Yokai? Nekomata? No. You got it all wrong. My ears and tail are part of my cat's line bloodline.
Cat's line.
Oh, so you're not a Mondstadt yokai?
Mondstadt doesn't have anything like yokai. Is this your first time here?
Yep. Fortunately for me, the company I work for has been expanding, so I'm now getting the opportunity to travel to cities all over Teyvat. Oh, it's been such a pleasure chatting with you that I almost lost track of time. I'd better get going, or I'll be late for my next customer.
أنا أفتكر هي
Diona of the Ketzline clan, your pickup is complete. Thank you for choosing Komania Express.
Great. Feel free to come hang out anytime. Do only yokai have tails in Inazuma?
لا جورو مش يوكاي. جورو من الكيناينز.
Hey, Diona!
ولا جورو ثعلب. أنا مش عارف جورو إيه.
Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Hey, what brings you back to Mondstadt?
Well, we figured it's been a while since we visited the cat's tail, so we thought we'd come and say hi. Oh, and by the way, who was that just now?
Oh, she's a courier from Komania Express. They're an international delivery service operating out of Inazuma.
Huh? Is the cat's tail doing international business now?
إنازوما. ده اللي كنت بحاول أعرفه.
No. A customer left some goods with us and arranged for Komania Express to pick them up. That's all. I didn't mind.
صوت
You've
القطط
been
في
to
الباك جراوند.
Inazuma, right? Did you, see lots of yokai like her there?
We saw some with wings on their back. Wings on their back. مين عنده wings on their back? Sarah? And other with fox ears. هي ميكو. أنا فعلا مش عارف يوكاي
Right.
refers لمين.
But this is actually the first time we've ever seen one with 2 tails.
Whoa! I'd love to go see for myself one day. Huh. Anyway, what were you two here for again? Did you need me for something?
Oh, yeah! Paimon almost forgot. Do you know anything about a Genius Invocation TCG tournament? Apparently there's prizes and stuff.
A tournament? Oh, you must mean the one being organized by the Adventurers Guild. It's a pretty big event. They even had posters imported from Inazuma. But I'm busy with things here, so I didn't sign up. I don't know all the details. Maybe try asking my boss.
قالت له a
Got
tournament.
it! Well, with
صحيح.
any luck,
أكبر
we'll win
tournament-
some more,
أكبر
and then
tournament
we'll treat you to
عملناها.
some yummy food.
Huh, what do you mean, luck? I'm the one who taught you how to play, after all. That's meow like it. Okay, you two should probably get going now. Head to the Fountain Plaza. My boss usually takes a walk around there at this time of day.
All right, we'll go there right away.
أنا مش عارف. هل ديانا كانت دايما بتعمل كات فانز كده؟ That's meow like مثلا. يعني مش فاكر الناس سمعت لها حاجه قبل كده بقى تقول صح عشان هي قطه. ما عنديش فكره. مين البوس بتاعها؟ مارجريت. صح، مارجريت هي صاحبة البيت. انا بنسى. Okay.
Hey, Margaret. We thought we might find you here.
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while, hasn't it? Let me guess. Back to play some cards?
It's not like we only ever come back to Mondstadt to play cards.
لا الكوميشنز
Oh,
طبعا.
really? I just assumed you were here to take part in the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
Grand Prix. هي بتبدأ Grand
King
Prix
of Invocations Grand Prix? Oh, that must be the Adventurers Guild one that Diona mentioned.
انا حرفيا اول ما الكوميشنز بتاعت
That's the one.
تخلص.
Genius Invocation
أسيب
TCG
مونستر
has
وأرجع
been
تاني
attracting
في
more and more
الإيفنت.
players lately. The Adventurers Guild arranged for venues in every city to hold a regional tournament for the King of Invocations Grand Prix. The rewards are quite substantial. Mondstadt is already at the final stage, so I'm afraid you might be a little too late to get that prize.
Really? Oh, darn! We already promised Diana we'd treat her to some food with the moral we
يعني
won.
فاتتنا التورنمنت خلاص.
It's alright. There's bound to be a next time. This card game came out of nowhere and has already taken the world by storm. Who knows where it'll go next? The game's creators must be ecstatic with all this success, don't you think? It's unbelievably popular.
ممكن كده بعد
Yeah, and it only gets more fun the more people there are to play it with.
Well, you may have missed the boat on the official event, but there's also an unofficial tourney organized by some players. Would that interest you at all?
Unofficial tourney?
journey.
That's right. With all the excitement surrounding the main tournament, players can hardly contain their enthusiasm, so they've set up an unofficial tourney aimed at a larger player base.
Okay.
You can sign up at any time and play however many matches you want. They even have pre-built decks for players to use. Oh, and the rewards are pretty generous too.
Ooh, Paimon likes the sound of this.
Define
Thanks for the info, Margaret. We'll go check it out.
100,000 مورا. Okay.
You're welcome. There are plenty of booths at the venue offering food and other fun activities, so it's definitely worth a visit. Who knows? You might even bump into some old friends there. Right. If there's nothing else you needed, I'll be continuing my walk now.
Okay.
Paimon still thinks that with your abilities, winning the grand prize in the official tournament would have been as easy as pie. Just imagine it. Honorary Knight defeats foes and emerges as tournament champion. The headline practically writes itself.
أنا نسيت.
Do my ears deceive me? Or do you two have some breaking news to share with me?
أنا نسيت إن الكارت دي جاية هي كمان.
Who are you? And why the heck are you eavesdropping on us?
Oh, sorry. Force of habit. I tend to keep my ears peeled at all times. Didn't even realize I was listening in. Let me introduce myself. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird
Charlotte.
from Fontaine. I've been posted here to cover the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
The Steambird?
Steambird. Never heard of it.
The Steambird is a major news outlet headquartered in Fontaine and widely acclaimed all over Teyvat. We even have regular columnists based right here in Mondstadt.
Ooh, okay. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. What was that you were saying about some breaking news?
Oh, looks like I've managed to pique your interest. Well, the truth is that my keen reporting senses are telling me that this competition will be chock full of huge news stories.
أهو. الستريم وقف ولا إيه اللي حصل؟
Huge news stories? You sure your senses are reliable?
Okay. صوت اللعبة عالي جدا.
Absolutely! After all, I've seen it with my own eyes. There's a criminal who's been slinking around the competition venue, and his name is the Card Snatcher.
Card Snatcher?
Mm-hmm. He stole his opponent's cards when they weren't looking. I was about to try and chase him down, but the next moment, he disappeared into thin air.
But why would someone want to steal other people's cards?
Maybe to gain an edge over his opponent, perhaps he just wants to throw off other competitors.
Whatever the truth of the matter, it's my job as a journalist to dig up all the gory details and turn them into my very own exclusive news piece. So, what do you think? Want to join me in my quest to uncover the sensational story that's hiding behind the scenes?
That does sound interesting. But why us? Any reason you singled us out in particular?
Are you kidding me? It's a no-brainer, considering you're the honorary knight who saved Mondstadt, the hero of Liyue who fought alongside the Adepti, a key player in the repealing of Inazuma's Sakoku decree, and the redeemer of the Sumeru Academia.
Okay, point taken. Yeah, it seems like we've ended up making quite a big name for ourselves, huh? Hey, we've got better things to do than listening to that.
I promise you, teaming up with me will be a great move for you. For starters, when my exclusive news article is published, you'll be credited as contributors. Not to mention that being in a news agency makes me pretty well connected. That'll come in real handy if you're ever traveling in Fontaine. And if you ever wanted to run an ad in the paper one day, no problem. I could make that happen.
That actually sounds genuinely useful. What do you think, Traveler?
Why not? We've got some time ahead, and this car snatcher sounds interesting. هقول على حاجة ومش هتدرس.
Great! Then welcome to the news crew. I've heard that the Traveler always lends a helping hand, so it's nice to know that you live up to your reputation. But even nicer to experience it for myself. Now then, before we start investigating our card snatcher, I have one other small task to take care of first.
Okay.
That Mondstadt columnist who I mentioned earlier is a longtime favorite of the Steambird's readership. Management thought that a cash bonus was in order, so I brought it along with me.
Oh, so we're gonna go meet them now?
وأنا مالي فعلا.
Yep, I have the address right here. We just need to make a slight detour to drop off the Mora, then we'll be on our way.
Okay.
I thought you would have figured out who it is I'm talking about by now. From what I've heard, you're quite well acquainted.
Oh, it's someone we know? That doesn't narrow it down much. We know lots of people in Mondstadt.
كل الناس اللي عندهم business بس.
Never mind. Just lead the way, Charlotte.
هيبقى كايا غالبا. طيب.
Who could it be?
عايزين نحل مشكلة الأوديو العالي. I'm guessing desktop audio. يعني لو أنا I think أنا كنت بحطه على negative 4 مثلا. فلو أنا عملته كده واطي قوي. كده على negative 5. 4.7 4.3 نرجع تاني. تمام. كده أعتقد المفروض الصوت يبقى أوطى. لو أنا كده بتكلم الصوت شكله مقلش. طب لو أنا عملت ميوت كده إيه اللي هيحصل؟
When on the road, one should take ample time to pause and appreciate the wondrous scenery along the way.
You're about to collapse, aren't you?
طيب. كده الاوديو بتاعي انا هو اللي اتمسح. طيب لو عملنا كده هيحصل ايه؟ هو ده خلاص مفيش غيره. كده الاوديو بتاعي انا هو اللي اتمسح. طيب لو عملنا كده هيحصل ايه؟ حلو قوي. ده كده اوديو اللعبة. فاحنا بقى نعمل ده ونعمله نيجاتيف مش نيجاتيف 6 خلينا نعمل نيجاتيف 4 مثلا.
And the world around us all follow a set of laws.
حلو قوي كده.
But if you never test the limits, how can anyone know where the boundaries of these laws are?
اوه ماي جاد صوته عالي صوته عالي. اوكي خلينا ننزل حبة حلوين. نيجاتيف 8.6 مثلا. نشوف كده هيحصل ايه. طيب عايزه يتكلم عشان اشوف.
When on the road, one should take ample time to pause and appreciate the wondrous scenery along the way.
You're about to collapse, aren't you?
الصوت ما زال عالي جدا. طب لو انا نزلت حبة حلوين نيجاتيف 20 اظن يعني وطيت بعنف دلوقتي. ولا هو صوته لوحده هو اعلى من اي حاجة؟ اوكي اتكلم بقى. انا مش لازم استناه يتكلم. ممكن نعمل كده. انا بس ما خدتش بالي ان انا ممكن اعمل كده. انا تقريبا عارف سبب المشكله دي لان انا من شويه عليت صوت الكمبيوتر نفسه مش من السوفت وير. فيمكن هي دي المشكله. طيب نيجاتيف 20 حلو بس يعني خلينا 17.8 اي حاجه. اوكي فكده يبقى الصوت كويس. وريني كده هيطلع يبقى عامل ازاي. اعتقد كده مقبول. كده مقبول يعني، وانا بتكلم بصوتي العادي وكده هو بيأتاك. حلو. طيب حلينا مشكلة الأوديو أخيرا تاني للمرة المليون، وأنا كده بعلي من عندي. خلينا بقى نكمل مع الآنسة.
One of your rich friends, I'd assume. After all, you gotta be pretty well off to live in the city, right?
فعلا؟
That still doesn't really narrow it down.
هتقول لي
We know lots
منى.
of people with lots of mora.
منى.
Wow. I guess being a national hero earns you friends in high places.
أنا متأكد إنها منى، أصل هي لو هتعمل النكتة بتاعت ده حد أكيد غني قوي، عشان ما نتوقعش منى وتطلع منى هي أغنى واحدة مثلا في البلد. قول لي إنها منى. يب منى.
Here we are. Wait here a moment. I'll go hand over the cash.
واحنا ليه لازم نقف بعيد طالما ده حد نعرفه يبقى ايه، واحنا مش عارفين ده بيت منى؟ ده احنا
Oh, so it's...
يعني اللي هو الإدراك، يعني انت نسيت ان ده بيت منى.
Who is it? Can I help you? Oh, Traveler in Paimon, what brings you here? And I'm sorry, I don't believe we've...
You
الاتيتيود
must be
بتاعتها
Mona
وحشة قوي.
Magistus, the astrologist. It's an honor to finally meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter from the Steambird. Your columns have been so well received by our readers lately that our management asked me to present you with this cash bonus.
Oh.
She got Mona's full name and title right on her first try. She really does do her homework.
انا كنت فاكر ان هي بتقرا
You
المجلة
must
مش
be
بتكتب فيها.
Charlotte. Welcome. Please, just call me Mona. Gosh, this is a long
مش
way
عارف
to
ليه
come
فهمت في
from
الأول ان
Fontaine.
هم عايزين يكافئوا
I
حد
hope it wasn't too
بيقرا
much trouble.
المجلة بتاعتهم، لكن هي
No
طلعت
trouble
انها
at all.
بتكتب.
It was on the way.
Wow. Sounds like your articles are a real hit with readers all over Tibet, Mona.
Have I never told you? Well, I've been writing my column All Things Astrological for the Steambird for a long time now. The chief editor wrote to me a while ago about the bonus. Thank goodness it's finally here. I was
Chief editor.
wondering when it
انا
would
سمعتها
arrive.
cheap editor.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Huh. You make it sound like you really needed this. Are you pressed for money, Mona?
What? No, of course not. It's just that once I knew the bonus was coming, I reallocated some funds that I'd previously set aside for daily necessities and purchased some expensive equipment. That's all.
Classic Mona.
Aha! Perfect! Renowned astrologist, broken, starving. Do the stars really have all the answers? The article practically writes itself.
Oh, I beg your pardon?
Mona's actually super rich. It's just that astrology research is
وانا
really
بربع ايدي
expensive.
زيه بالظبط.
Super rich
هو
is a
حاطط
bit
ايد
of a
كده وايد تحت
stretch.
كده، انا دايما بربع ايديا كده.
Anyway,
انا مش عارف هل
enough
ده
about
الطبيعي
that. What brings you back to Mondstadt this time, Traveler in Paimon?
ولا دي حاجة
Originally, we
يونيك
just
لينا احنا
played
الاتنين.
catch up with a friend of ours.
I think ده الطبيعي.
But some
I think
things
الناس
have come
بتربع كده،
up
مفيش
and
حد
now
بيربع
Ralph
كده.
and Charlotte
ممكن
investigate the
الجيني
case
شو
of the
بيك
card
لكن
fetch.
I think معظم الناس كده، مش عارف.
Speaking of which, will you be competing in the King of Invocations Grand Prix? Where it is that the prizes are pretty stellar.
I'm much too busy with my research these days to dedicate time to a competition. Besides, even if I did enter, there's no guarantee I'd actually win a prize, is there?
Isn't there? I'd have thought you'd be certain to win with astrology
بالظبط.
on your side. You'd know all of your opponent's cards ahead of time.
What do you take me for? No self-respecting astrologist would dream of abusing their beloved art for such crude purposes. Besides, it wouldn't be fair to the other contestants.
Well said. Spoken like an accomplished academic and a conscientious citizen.
Well, yes, obviously. Anyway, if past precedent is anything to go by, you're the ones who ought to be wary of what's around the corner. Especially if you're chasing after this card snatcher, was it? Sounds like bad news. Shall I take a glance at what you're up against?
Thanks for the
Sure.
offer, but there's no need.
No.
Relying on your astrological skills for all the juicy details would make this story a Mona exclusive. But that's not quite the kind of exclusive report I'm going for here.
فاحنا نسيبه
But
يهرب
don't you
ونتعب
worry.
نفسنا.
We call it investigative journalism for a reason. We journos have our ways.
All right, well, best of luck with your investigation then. Thanks again for bringing the bonus, Charlotte. Do give my regards to the chief editor. I will, and yes, we should. I'll hold you to that.
وانا معهاش فلوس.
I think it's about time we started heading to the competition venue. The Mondstadt regional final should be starting shortly.
All right! Paimon can't wait to find out who the finalists are!
هي للأسف اختفت. كنت عايز اشوف الفيجن بتاعتها دي، اول فيجن نشوفها من فونتين شكلها مختلف. اللي هو الفريم اللي حواليها ده، دي اول فيجن نشوفها من فونتين. مش عارف ليه تشايلد الفيجن بتاعته في إينازوما، يعني ما حاسس مش الكلام ده مش منطقي.
Wow!
بس whatever.
This is the venue, huh? Seems pretty lively here.
كايا.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon, what a rare surprise. Did you really come all this way just to watch Timmy and me in the final?
Kaya? You made it to the finals? Wait, what about your work with the Knights of Favonius? You better not be slacking off again.
Hey, come on now. That's no way to talk to a friend. Naturally, I wouldn't have considered entering the competition were I not already on top of my work. Enjoying a drink while playing a few rounds of cards. I can't think of a better way to relax outside of work, can you? Oh, just be sure not to tell Diona I said that.
Well, since you're in the competition, have you noticed anything suspicious going on so far? You know, like people stealing other players' cards and that kind of thing.
Stealing cards, you say? I'm afraid I haven't seen anything of that sort. Not while I've been playing, anyway. Why do you ask?
Well, we just ran into this journalist from Fontaine and she... Huh? Where'd Charlotte go? She was right here, wasn't she?
هي سرحت واحنا نسيناها.
Oh, I bet she snuck out to go find some tasty snacks for herself.
Journalist from Fontaine. Oh, you mean the one from the Steambird. I do recall seeing a Steambird reporter listed in the Knights of Favonius visitor log.
Yeah, that'll be her. She said that she saw a card snatcher at the tournament venue, so we're helping her investigate.
A card snatcher? How very interesting. But one question, Paimon. Are you sure that cards are really what
فجأة
this
واقفة على
snatcher
الشمال.
is after?
Huh? What
هي
makes
كانت
you
واقفة
say
قدام
that?
الستاند بتاع الفاكهة
Hello,
ده،
everyone. Your
وبعد
attention,
كده راحت هنا.
please. The final is about to begin. Now, let's give a warm welcome to our two contestants.
تيمي وكايا.
Guess we'll have to leave it there. Let's continue this conversation another time. Thanks, Traveler.
Go get him, Kaya. We'll see you in a bit.
جلبت
So,
المحل اقدر
Traveler,
اشتريها.
who do you think is gonna win? Yeah, Timmy seems to be a pretty strong TCG player. Either way, whoever wins is bound to make headlines. Wait, speaking of headlines, isn't that Charlotte's job?
بالظبط.
Huh. Maybe she got caught up trying out all the delicious Mondstadt snacks. Let's go look for her.
انا عايز اشوف المحل ده. كتاب جديد. او في حاجة تانية من هنا نقدر نجيبها. I assume ان ده حاجة.
Everyone's quite fired up. Whew. It's even making me a little nervous.
I'm bringing my A game today, and I'm gonna win this thing.
اوكي. بس بأورينت نفسي كده. الراجل ده بيكح، احنا اتنين عيانين. الرسومات بتاعتهم بتفكرني ب الانيمو اركان.
Oh, I just didn't want to bother you while you were catching up with your friend.
But Kaya's one of the finalists. Don't you want to interview him or something? You did say you were supposed to be covering the competition.
اعتقد هي هدفها السناتشر بس.
I could churn out that kind of soft news piece in 5 minutes if I had to. Personally, I'm more interested in those two. From the moment things kicked off, they've been acting very strangely, like they're trying to stay out of sight. I'm sure they must be plotting something.
Okay.
You mean there are 2 card snatchers?
Shh! Keep your voice down! We don't want to scare them off. We need to wait until we've got something concrete. Then we can use my camera to catch them in the act. Huh? Wait! Where'd the other guy go?
He's on the run!
After him!
هنمشي وراه من غير ما يشوفنا؟ هل ده الهدف؟ ولا هنجري وراه؟
You seem like you've done this before. You spy on people often.
Oh, you're too kind. You should see the celebrities in Fontaine. The lengths they'll go to try and avoid the public eye. Compared to that, this is nothing.
That wasn't supposed to be a compliment.
انا مش عايز اروح لها لحد ما الكونفرسيشن تخلص عشان عارف ان هنخش في كاتسين.
He's heading toward Mondstadt's side gate. Let's follow him, but quietly. We mustn't let him spot us.
بني ادم عشوائي ظهر في وشنا فجأة. اهو.
Now he's heading away from the city. How long are we gonna follow him for? At this rate, we're gonna miss Kaya and Timmy's match.
انا عاجبني ان هما بيعتبروا ان احنا عشان مشينا يعني kind of من نص البلد لاخرها، ان احنا مثلا بقالنا ساعة بنمشي وراه ولا حاجة. فين الراجل؟ اه هنا. مفيش اي انديكيشن ان انا اخش شمال غير ان انا بس شفت البتاع على الخريطة. اوكي.
Oh, there. Looks like he stopped. Let's sit tight and see what happens.
Why did he come all the way out here? Is he gonna hide something? And now he's crouching down with his hands above his head. Wait! Treasure hoarders! He's in trouble!
اوكي. لا تقولي ان ده كان ديكوي. انا معيش حد احارب بيه.
Help! Someone save me!
What are the treasure hoarders doing so close to the city?
ما عنديش حد احارب بيه عدل.
Suffocate! Breaking new ground! Taking a turn for the better.
يعني كويس اعمل ليفل 80 عشان اعرف اعمل حاجة بيه، بس يعني انت ليه قفلت عليا؟ انا فعلا مفيش اي سبب ان هم يقفلوا عليا يعني. دي كانت حاجة غريبة اوي. ايه بقى نخش بالناس التقيلة. اوكي انا للاسف لازم امشي المسافة دي كلها تاني. فعلا اعتقد دي اول مرة خالص ان انا مش لازم اول مرة بس يعني مش معتاد ان هم يدخلوني في كومبات ويقفلوا عليا عشان ما اقدرش اقف بعيد. يعني مش فاكر ان دي حصلت قريب او دي مش common practice يعني. اوكي لازم نعيد الكاتسين تاني. ماشي. انا لو كنت علقت هنا كنت هتعب قوي، لو لازم بقى اقعد ادور على artifacts واسلحة تناسبهم عشان اعرف اهزمهم بالعافية.
Why did he come all the way out here? Is he gonna hide something? And now he's crouching down with his hands above his head. Wait! Treasure hoarders! He's in trouble!
I'm curious اعرف هما هي الناس دي جت صدفة ولا
Quick! We need to rescue him!
كان متفق معاهم ومبقاش متفق معاهم.
Help! Someone save me!
What are the treasure hoarders doing so close to the city?
Order guide you.
Should replace I got careless.
Attaboy!
خليه لسه عايش.
Are you alright?
Oh, thank goodness. I thought it was all over for me.
Those treasure hoarders, did you know them? It sure looked like they were here just for you.
Why would I know them? I was just out for a
شكلك
walk,
تبعهم يا عم
minding my
انت.
own business, and then the next thing I knew, I was surrounded.
شكلك
Oh,
تبعهم.
really? Then why did they target you? It wouldn't be because of some dubious deal you were involved in at the tournament, would it?
Huh? A deal? I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that's a shame. You see, I'm a journalist, and I just happened to snap a picture of you and one other individual in the middle of a deal back at the tournament.
كدابة.
I was only gonna ask you for an interview, but that was before you caused all this trouble. And now you're feigning ignorance of the deal in question. Maybe I'm just wasting my time. Shall I just cut my losses and hand over the evidence to the Knights of Favonius?
لا أرجوك لا.
Whoa. No, please. I'll talk. But you gotta believe me, there's nothing shady going on, I swear.
Okay.
Wow. That was some serious bluffing on Charlotte's part. She didn't take any pictures at all.
Back at the tournament, I was approached by some random guy who said that he wanted to buy a card back off me. I said, okay, how much are you offering? And when he told me the amount, oh, my jaw practically hit the floor.
Really? What kind of card back was it?
Nothing special. I just picked it up at the general goods store. It had a treasure chest design on it. I only bought it because it was dirt cheap. This guy offered me 3 times what I paid for it and handed me the Mora right then and there. I could hardly believe my luck. So I decided to head somewhere less crowded and check the Mora was real. That's when I ran into the treasure hoarders.
Okay, يعني هو سوء حظ
Did you
فعلا.
ask him why he wanted to purchase this item from you?
No, I didn't. Genius Invocation TCG has been getting pretty popular lately, and some people will pay good Mora to make their decks look flashy. It didn't strike me as that unusual. But after I gave him the card back, he let out a sigh of relief and said something about, that's all the Mondstadt ones. Next stop,
هو
Liyue.
collector.
Or something like that.
Or something like that. He either said that or he didn't. How certain are you?
I'm positive. I know what I heard. Once the card was in his hands, he suddenly relaxed like a huge burden had been taken off his shoulders. It was genuine relief. Could that card back really be as valuable as he thought?
That I don't know, but in the interests of your personal safety, I suggest you report all of this to the Knights of Favonius.
Okay.
After all, you weren't doing anything against the law, were you?
ده مش معناه انه يروح يقول لهم
that makes
معرفش.
sense. I'll go speak to the Knights of Favonius right away.
شكله مش هيروح يكلمهم.
It sounds like that guy's just collecting rare card backs. Are you sure this is the person you're after, Charlotte?
Well, it definitely doesn't add up. You really think someone out there is going from nation to nation, shelling out huge sums of money for a few card backs bought from a grocery store? My gut tells me that there's more to this story than the card back alone. This entire situation reeks of exclusive news.
Designed by a famous
Oh,
artist.
you mean someone like Albedo? That would explain why only some people understand the true value.
انا حاسس ان هو هيطلع
Who
كولكتور جديد
knows?
وخلاص.
But wherever this leads, we're definitely onto something. Even though I didn't manage to get a good look at his face, his physique and the way he moved were identical to the card snatcher I saw last time. I'm sure it's the same guy. He was much more discreet this time, though. I guess he didn't want to risk trying anything with so many potential witnesses around.
From the sounds of it, we need to head to Liyue next, right? Paimon can't wait! We have tons of friends in Liyue, too.
هتقول لك لا.
Shouldn't we check in with Kaya before we leave? Paimon at least wants to find out who won the final.
Good idea. Let's go.
يا ترى كايا خسر ولا كسب؟ انا عايز اقول ان هو خسر، عشان هي هتبقى مضحكة اكتر ان هو شخص الايجو بتاعه كبير وتيمي طفل صغير. لحقت نفسي.
I hereby declare the winner of the Mondstadt Regional Final of the King of Invocations Grand Prix is Timmy!
Wow, Timmy won! That's amazing!
I was beaten by the best. Timmy's a tough opponent. He had me on the back foot the entire time. It's all right. You don't need to comfort me.
هل يا ترى كسبوه
This must be the
out of
journalist
pity
from
مثلا؟
Fontaine you mentioned earlier. Charlotte, was it? Enchanté. I'm Kaya, cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius. I trust you're enjoying your time in Mondstadt?
The pleasure is all mine. Mondstadt's reputation as the city of song and freedom is truly deserved. The mood here is simply delightful.
I'm glad you're liking it. Oh, by the way, I couldn't help but notice you all rushing towards the city's side gate earlier. Did you find something? I couldn't get it off my mind, even during the competition.
اللي احنا اللي خسرنا.
I see.
So, it seems we have an answer to Kaya's question from earlier. What the card snatcher's really after is these card backs. But we still haven't figured out why he cares so much about them.
Well, while I'd love to accompany you all to Liyue Harbor, I'm afraid I still have my Knights of Favonius duties to attend to. In fact, our top priority right now is strengthening Mondstadt's defenses. Treasure hoarder activity has been increasingly rampant lately.
Don't worry, we'll keep you in the loop if we find anything. In fact, if Charlotte's journalistic instinct is on point, you'll probably be reading her exclusive report in the Steamboat before long.
Wonderful. Then I look forward to reading all about it.
Thanks for supporting quality journalism. Okay, let's take tonight off and head to Liyue Harbor tomorrow. It'll give me a chance to write down everything that's happened today.
Oh, Paimon wanted to ask. See the two people on this poster? Are they the inventors of Genius Invocation TCG? They look so young.
They do look so young.
Maybe, but very little is known about either of them. Whether they've been living under a rock this whole time or just aren't interested in fame, I don't know. But hardly anybody has ever seen them.
The poster's probably just an artist's impression to capture the general look and feel of the duo. Beyond that, I doubt it's very true to life.
Sounds like they're a couple of socially reclusive scholars. If Paimon were in their shoes, she'd be showing up to all the events, signing autographs, selling cards, and probably getting complimentary food and drink.
I approve. And to top it off, you could play a few rounds of Genius Invocation with everyone.
I was reading up on the game's inventors before I came to Mondstadt. I was originally hoping to arrange an interview with them. But I soon discovered that there's no mention anywhere of where they live or of any Genius Invocation events that they've attended. It's as if they've designed the game and then never played it again.
انا مش عارف ليه هما شبه الانمي والجيو اركون. هو الانمي واركون كان اسمه ايه؟ تون داف بارد، نسيت اسمه. واو. باربيتوس. اوكي، بس مش ده الاسم اللي الناس بتعرفه بيه. واو انا مش فاكره خالص. اوكي خبطت المايك. طيب يعني المهم ان هما ده شبه اجري اركان اسمه ايه هو كمان؟ جونجلي. جونجلي. فهم شبه الاركانز، ممكن هما اللي يكونوا عملوها.
Either they don't want to play the game, or they're unable to. But they must have their reasons.
I wonder if they'll show up at all during the King of Invocation's Grand Prix.
Maybe, if you get lucky. And based on my experience, the Traveler seems to have no shortage of that.
Oh, really? Well, that gives me one less thing to worry about. Anyway, our focus is still on tracking down the card snatcher. I heard Snezhnaya has an old saying. If you try chasing 2 rabbits at once, you'll only end up empty-handed.
صاحب بالين
The
كداب.
Traveler and Paimon can always split up and chase 1 rabbit each. Oh, okay. Now Paimon's feeling hungry. We can worry about all this later. Right now, it's time to get some grub.
You can always trust Paimon to know where life's priorities lie. If it's food you're after, I recommend taking a look at the nearby stalls. The tournament has brought quite a crowd, so there's a lot of fun to be had around the venue.
Sounds great. Thanks, Kaya.
اوكي. I'm ايه اللي حصل؟ اوكي تفاصيل الايفنت. Duel, the Summoner's Summit. A Tour of Wonders, 0 Hour Invocation, Ever Motion Mechanical Painting Invoker, Heart of the Dice. اوكي خلينا نبتدي نشتغل على الحاجات دي. Are you also Vacation Grand Prix? If you have a minute, I'd like to tell you about this event hosted by the Adventurers Guild called A Tour of Wonders. Okay, let's hear it. And go ahead and introduce the basics of the event. Simply put, the Adventurers Guild has placed multiple scenic checkpoints in various locations across Mondstadt. هي دي بتاع الكاميرا. Okay. Consider completed. Once you find every scenic checkpoint, collect all the stamps. Put a lot of thought into completing the scenic checkpoints. However, some of them are located in remote areas, and I can't guarantee they're entirely clear of monsters. So I'm sure that dealing with those monsters will be a walk in the park for someone experienced as you, and that's all from me. Here's your sightseeing handbook. Have fun. Okay. يلا بينا. Go to challenge. وايه اللي حصل؟ اوكي حاجات عشوائية بتحصل. طيب هنروح هنا. اوكي عايز اشوف هل في اي حاجة بتعرفني؟ مفيش اي حاجة بتعرفني. اوكي يعني انا activate الchallenge وشوف ايه اللي هيحصل. اوكي اوكي حسب. اوكي اوه اوكي and collect points فجأة out of nowhere. challenge عشوائي جدا. وادي الستامب. alright اللي يحصل لو انا مشيت دلوقتي اكيد الايكون بتاعت السنة هتفضل موجودة. شكرا. اللي بعده. انا قلت ان انا بحب اخد الريوردز كلها مرة واحدة بس مش مشكلة. خلينا نروح من هنا عشان نقدر نجلايد لللوكيشن. تقريبا مش رايح في الاتجاه الصح. اوه الستامب هنا على طول بس كده. اوكي معلش عجبني التشالنج التاني. طيب خلينا نعمل حركة كده. باي باي. انت لسه عايش؟ اوه اوكي. واو ايه اللي حصل؟ في حد رمى عليا حاجة؟ اوه
Everybody stand back!
Ways to the wicked!
It's showtime!
هو ليه الدنيا مظلمة بزيادة؟ ولا ده عشان I guess ده عشان الالتي بتاعت ايتو الدنيا مظلمة. اوكي ايه اللي بعد؟ هو مفيش طريقة اسرع شوية؟ انا حاسس الانيميشن واخدة وقت طويل قوي. اوه احنا في نزومة دلوقتي. اوكي بس احنا نطينا من مونستر لإنازوما. interesting. حسب اهو تحت هناك اهو. عايز اتاكد من حاجة كده. هل اللي انا شايفه صح؟ بالفعل صح. اوكي بس كنت بتأكد بس من حاجة في الستريم، في صورة الستريم. اوكي دي حاجة مش هتشتغل. اوكي هو ده اللي انا عايزه. alright. اوكي انا كده جاهز. اوه في هذا كمان. انا عجبني التشالنج ده لطيف. انا يعني حسب انا مش بعمل اي حاجه حرفيا غير ان انا بس بدوس زرار واحد، ويعني الايمنج حتى يعني باندلج نفسي بس. ايه ده؟ ساكرا بلوم حلو. اوكي ايه اللي بعده؟ ده التالت. فاضل اخر واحده في التشالنجز دي. سوميرو. احنا نطينا ليوي خالص. ليوي مش محسوبة في العملية دي. مين من ليوي معروف بيلعب؟ مش فاكر. اوكي بلاش تهور. لا بص بقى يعني انا دلوقتي عارف ايه اللي هيحصل، فاتليست مش هتفاجئ المرة دي.
Can't catch me.
Solidify. This is order. Let's roll.
رجعت الايام بداية سوميرو. سوميرو دي انا خدتها من اولها لاخرها بالتيم ده تحديدا، كنت اللي هو ايه، التي بانت التي ديلو خلاص اللي بعده. كنت بقفل قفلت اللعبة كلها، قفلت سوميرو كلها بالتيم ده. طيب ادي كده اول تشالنج كامل. خلينا نكولكت الريورد. هو انا عملت الريورد بتاع ده صح؟ اوكي يس. اللي بعده هنرجع لمونستات عشان نعرف هي ايه. لو انا فاهم صح واحدة من التشالنجز يمكن هو ده. انت بتزاولني ليه؟ اوكي. واحدة من التشالنجز وانت تلعب جينيوس انفوكيشن تي سي جي بدك مش بتاعتك. ده معناها ان ده تشالنج هيطول مش كده؟ unless ان هم عاملينها معرفش سهلة مثلا، مش عارف. فخلينا نشوف كده. فريدة قوليلي. I was too busy thinking about the card decks and didn't notice you. I'm an adventurer commissioned by the guild to organize the King of Debris and in charge of duel events with special rules. We named it 0 hour vacation. Okay. المهم انا بسألها how does it how is it different. هي تقولي no 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 it's very different. لو ايوه انا مشككش فيكي بس عشان الاوبشن التاني كان انا شاكك فيكي. اوكي. anyway انا مش هعرف الكلام ده. يعني بص I'm taking a stand اللي هو مفيش voice over فشكرا. اوكي. torch bear once you okay. انا بسكم انا بقرا لي كلمتين.
So you're the one I'll be playing against. It's a real competition this time, so you'd better be ready.
بقرا لي كلمتين من كل جملة لأن فعلا فانتي يا الله فانتي. انا من ساعة ما كنت بحاول افتكر اسمه لحد دلوقتي وانا قاعد بحاول افتكر اسمه. اخ انا ما كنتش هفتكر اسمه خالص، انا حرفيا ما كنتش هفتكر اسمه خالص. اوكي فانتي الانمي اركان هو فانتي. انا ده السبب انا رحت اساسا، انا ما بصيتش على اي حاجه، انا بس رحت على ده. اوكي احنا بنعمل ايه؟ ايه بقى؟ عندنا 2 بايرو وهايدرو. هما دول مش كاردز، دول باك اوف كاردز بس الكاركتر معاهم انا مش عارف. friendly forces serious showdown. خلينا نشوف serious showdown. انا هندم. هو مفيش حد هايدرو هنا صح؟ يعني I guess we can go for electro بقى. والاخ ده مش الكترو. انا بعمل ايه؟ انا اول مره اشوف الكارت ده. الكارت ده ما عنديش ادنى فكره. اوكي. نروح للريكومندد بس انا مش عايز الريكومندد يبقى كلهم انيمو. طيب خلينا نروح 1 كده 2 و3 مثلا. اوكي انا مش عارف انا بعمل ايه. انا شكلي هندم على اللي انا عملته ده. confirm. انا مش بختار الكروت لان فعلا الكروت hit or miss قوي. مفيش بتاع. اوكي. active character انا هروح هنا ويا رب. اوكي كلهم اومني. اوكي خلينا نشوف الكروت بيعملوا ايه. switch to target character normal attack that character then use. okay. When action phase begins, if you do not start first, create one elemental die that matches the type of your active character. Okay. Trigger once per round, create one random basic element die. اوه حلوة دي بس انا مش عايز استخدمها دلوقتي. heal your active character ممكن بعدين draw 2 cards. اوكي ده بيصمن لكن مش بيأتاك. انت فعلا اوكي. اوكي
Water's form is ever changing.
بيصمن مش بيأتاك، ماشي.
Time
انا
for a showdown.
انا شكلي حندم.
No escape.
وايه اللي حصل؟ هي دي ده الاتاك العادي بتاعها ولا ده الالتي؟ اوكي. انا مش عارف بعمل ايه، انا مش عارف انا بعمل ايه.
In the image of the wilderness.
اوكي يعني هو يعني كليرلي اللي هيحصل هنا، وهي كمان طلعت لي ده. انا ما اقدرش العب حاجه خلاص صح؟ It's not okay. اوكي. اوكي. طيب فاللي بيحصل هنا ايوه ده اللي انا هعمله، ان انا واحد من كل واحد هيضرب. ده اختفى خلاص. مش عارف هل ده كان احسن investment، مش عارف. طيب للاسف هنضطر نروح لده. ده بيعمل ايه؟ create 4 basic elemental dice of different types. لحظة، هو انا استفدت ايه كده؟ 4 basic elemental dice of different types. لحظة يعني انا هدفع 3 عشان اخد 4. طب مش هو ده نفس الكارت؟ فين؟ ده اللي هو randomly هيطلع لي واحد. انا مش عارف الحاجات دي شكلها كده ملهاش فايدة. once per round. اوكي نايس. نكتب 6. خلينا نخلص منها مرة واحدة. شكرا.
No, wait.
ما احنا قلنا serious showdown بقى وبتاع. وانا هموت دلوقتي؟ اوه ده بتهيل. اوكي شكرا.
In the image of the wilderness.
Let's dance.
اوكي انا يمكن محتاج اغير الكاركتر بتاعي. end round. هل هموت؟ في حد هيأتاك، لازم حد هيأتاك. اوه هايدرو versus هايدرو الظاهر. طب استنى، طب هم هيعرفوا يجيبوه؟ هيعرفوا. وده اختفى خلاص. -1. ده هيبقى -1 هو كمان. -2. نايس. حلو. ثانك يو. اوكي ماشي. we're good لحد دلوقتي. طيب عايزين بقى نستغل الكاردز كده اللي معانا. ده ايه؟ during this round all your characters next elemental skill deals +2 damage. A character can consume at most 1 type. okay play card. yes. بس بفكر في حاجة. لو ده محتاج 3 و3 1 2 3 1 2 3 يعني مش عارف استخدمه في كل الأحوال. طب لو عملت كده -1 خلاص. لا صامن الاتنين.
Water's form is ever changing.
في حاجة اقدر اعملها هنا دلوقتي في اللحظة دي. draw 2 cards. انا ما اقدرش استخدم ده. هات ده كده. قولي ده كده هيعمل ايه. play card. بس كده. اوكي افتكرت ان هو هيديني واحدة دلوقتي. هو apparently بيتم بتاعك جاي. اوكي خلينا نكمل.
Not water too.
اوه اوكي.
Where is the pure land?
خلينا نروح لفانتي.
Didn't keep. I've been practicing really hard.
اوكي. اوكي كل الاتاكس هتروح على كلي هتبقى مثلا -5 مثلا. 1 2 3 4 5 5. اوكي كل الناس بتهيل، كل الناس قاعدة بتهيل. اوكي قولي بقى الاخ ده بيعمل ايه. equip the after event you equip this card immediately use skyward once. اوكي بس انا actually طب استنى لو انا عملت كده negative 2 negative 1 negative 2 negative 2 negative 1 negative 2 negative 1 بس هنضيف كمان حاجة. طب لا معلش انا عايز استخدم ده.
Think you can get away?
اوكي حلو حلو قوي. استنى هو ده اسمه ايه؟ هو ده skyward sonnet. After a storm created by Venti who has this card equipped is triggered next storm attack performed by a character. اوكي ماشي. هو ليه بيأثر عليا انا؟ fine.
Here we go. I'll protect us.
Vaporize. قولي ده بيعمل ايه؟ kill or equips a talent spend less. بس انا فاضل لي 2. انا اوكي يعني انا هستعمل كارت لكن مش draw 2 cards create. خلاص يعني هم دول 3 كروت.